Hi everyone, welcome to another week. My name is Kat of Catalyst Holistic Life Coaching, and I'm here to do your weekly guidance reading for the week of November 17th through the 24th. So we're just coming out of some full moon phase. We actually have Mercury going direct on the 20th, so all this miscommunication and craziness is about to end and move over, and we are also about to shift into the sign of Sagittarius on the 22nd. So going from clearing out the muck, digging into the deep spaces, and now we're ready to expand out and find different ways to express that into the world. So I am using the Wild Unknown Tarot this week, and then we'll have our animal spirit guide, and then we will have a crystal energy. So this is just a general collective reading. So if it doesn't quite resonate with you, just sit through the message and see if there's a little more clarity or trying to interpret it in your own way. This can be either directed towards someone in specific or just a general overall reading for the energy that's going to be playing out this week. And this is also timeless, so this can be happening at any point during the week. It can be culminating. So just kind of paying attention to how that manifests for you. So moving into our first card, we have the Six of Swords. So Six of Swords, the battle is finally over, where the battle was the Five of Swords previously, and now we're all kind of laying things down and we're wanting to leave this old darkness behind and move into a new period of hope. So if this is something maybe to do with mentally, something you were mentally trying to overcome, you're ready to kind of just release these old thoughts and patterns and just move into a brighter, more positive thing. And that doesn't mean that, we don't still have experiences with things that are negative in our life or that we consider negative, but that we're more willing to have an open outlook to the experiences that they create for us. Moving into the second card, we have the Magician. So we're ready to be the creators of our own destiny. We're ready to take all of the different aspects of our lives that we've gained from this experience, and we're ready to create and manifest something new. We have all the tools that we need in our hands, and we're ready to take a new step. This is the first card in the major arcana. So one is kind of after the Fool, it's really taking that initiative. The Fool is the leap, and now the Magician is putting all the pieces together. How are we creating this reality? And then moving into our third card, we have Strength in the reverse. So this is really calling on some inner strength, really turning inwards, and we have this infinity symbol reappearing, infinite knowledge, infinite wisdom. And so we're really being called to turn inward and trust in our own strength, not looking outwardly for things to manifest, but actually taking on our role as the creator and trusting that we have this inner strength. This card does also represent Leo, so if there is a Leo, particularly for this message, there could be a Leo that's maybe feeling a little bit out of their power, a little bit imbalanced, and so you could think that maybe you're not strong enough for this, maybe you are kind of pulling back and not really tuning into that inner strength, because even though we have this really powerful big cat, there's also this rose. So even though there's this strength, it's also really tempered. So we don't want to be overpowering or imposing our will on other people. we want to actually temper that strength with our wisdom. And with it being in the reverse, this is more of a message of turning inward and trusting in yourself to actually be the strength that you need, because maybe this is something you were leaving behind, where you were relying on old patterns or situations to give you strength. And this was just kind of a battle constantly because you knew it wasn't in alignment with your true power and your true potential. And so now you're being asked to also be gentle with yourself. Don't be falling back into these negative thought patterns of putting yourself down. Just keep empowering yourself, moving towards the light, moving towards the sun, giving yourself the credit that you have so much power and strength within that you don't need to rely on these outside sources to give it to you. Awesome. And yeah, as soon as we do move into Sagittarius is a fire sign. So anything that you've been wanting to take action into building, that would be a good time, as well as when Mercury goes direct, and we'll actually be moving forward with Mercury moving into Sagittarius in the next couple weeks. So we'll really be pushed to expand, communicate, put ourselves out into the world. And so this week, before we close out, I think on the 20th, it's a Thursday. So we'll have a lot of the week to still spend this time reflecting, building our strength, building our confidence, so that when we put it out into the world, it's authentic and it's also tempered with our wisdom and knowledge to keep us gentle with others. Because if we tend to express it out angrily or try to overpower, that's a expression of fear. So we don't want to do it from a place of fear. We don't want to manifest from a place of fear. We want to manifest a change for ourselves. We want to build a stronger foundation to be more powerful for ourselves and show up in a healthy way in the world without fear. That's the message that I'm getting. Showing up in a world as an authentic strength, which means even if you're kind of secretive, even if you're kind of pulled back away from people, when you do express yourself, you are in this completely authentic place. And as long as you're authentically there, you're not hiding your true power, it will come and attract the healthy things, the healthy manifestations, the new hope, whether it's people, money, situations, different things like that will magnetically come towards you. So then moving on into an animal guide for the week, and this is just an energy that you can call on. Yeah, antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. So yeah, Sagittarius being fire is very go, go, go. Let's expand. It's good luck. It's expression. It's just very out there. So things are about to change up as soon as we shift this energy. If you feel like you've been drudging through the mud, if things are not very clear, just still spend this little time introspecting so that instead of trying to force it, you feel more prepared to bring this into the world when that opportunity arises. So just be ready for it. And even if you feel like you're not ready, if it suddenly comes up, like just be light on your feet, be willing to be malleable, be playful, and just trust in your own abilities. Okay. And then crystal energy, which if you have these crystals or you don't, this is just something that you can work with to kind of help empower you. We have this guy again, Tigerseye, personal power in action. Yep, action, 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 action. All of this is really gonna be a really big action week, which we've been feeling over the year. It's kind of been stop and go, but now it's like before we close out the year, we're getting that clarity, we're getting the clear picture of, yes, I need to move forward, I need to do this. So tapping into that personal power, And, we have a tiger and a lion. All these big cats too, big cat energy. So just think of maybe tuning into this energy of, even though these are really strong animals, they're also very secretive. They're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not sly, sleuth. I can't think of the exact word right now, but they're very stealthy. They're very careful. They're very tactile. They don't make any steps without calculations. They're very quiet. They're very thoughtful. So kind of call on that energy, I think, to be able to prepare for chasing that antelope, chasing that dream. This antelope is running in a certain direction, and to be able to keep up with it, we have to have our strength reserved. We have to have our personal power at its utmost. So, spend these next few days also really taking care of yourself, really nurturing your mind, and having everything lined up, which self-care, another great way of self-care, is organizing. So if you need to clean house, if you need to set things up for work meetings, if you need to plan out your week so that if any sort of big upset arises, which this isn't even really an upset, this is going to be something that's really positive, you're ready to just dive full in. You're not going to hesitate. You're going to know in yourself that you are ready to take this on. So yeah, exciting news. So however this manifests for you, this could be job related. This could be, if you have a project you're working on or a personal goal, different things like that. You are leaving behind old things in your life that are no longer serving you, and you're going to really move forward with a great strength and knowledge from everything that you've gleaned over the last few months. So yeah, that is my message for you this week. If you resonated with it, please comment or like, and I have these videos up on my YouTube as well if you want to see other things like that. And I will be putting up my class schedule for the week as well, and working on some workshops, trying to bring them to fruition. So more to come on that. If you'd like more information or you'd like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, that is everything for the week. So thanks so much, everyone. Hope you enjoy the last little bit of your Mercury retrograde. Really lavish in it. Take care of yourself. Take your rest, because things are about to really shift for the better. So excited to hear if you'd like to share your stories. I love hearing those as well. So thanks again. Have a great day. Bye.